Hi, this is Katura with BlueNotary, and today we're going to be looking at how to create a session in our business basic account with BlueNotary. So here from my dashboard, I'm going to go to New Session, and I'm going to choose Remote Online Notarization. So here I can upload a document for this session. So I have a few places that I can pull from my desktop, from my local computer basically, from a template, Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, or Box Drive. For this session, I'll just choose from a template. And I'm going to choose this document and save. Now I can see the document that I'll be using during the session. And so now I'm going to move down to participants. So here I can type in a person who's going to be signing. If I've worked with someone before, I can use this drop down to find previous signers. And then I want to put in their email address. Now for this notarization, I'm going to need an authentication type. So I can choose between biometrics, which is when a signer takes a scan of themselves and has their identity, their identification credentials validated, such as an ID or a passport. And if I want to choose KBA, the person's ID is also validated, but they also have to answer a knowledge-based authentication or questions that only they would know. And then I would save that. Now, in addition, I can also add another signer. I can add a witness. So let's click this. Now, if I want to add a witness, I can ask BlueNotary to find a witness for me, and that will be an additional $10. I can also choose to pick a witness that I want to choose. I can choose a witness that I've used before. Or if I want to add a brand new person as a witness, I can go here and invite this person to the session. Another participant I could add is an observer. Now, an observer is a person who may or may not join the session, but they will get a copy of the completed document at the end. So I would put the observer's information here, and I can also choose what type of observer they are. So they can be a moderator, an attorney, a translator, contractor, admin, or other. And when you go to other, you can specify what type of observer they are. So once I finish adding all the participants to the session, I can choose some session details. So I can choose a session type. I can do GNW, which is general notary work, a closing, or estate planning. I can do the session mode. Is it standard or MISMO? And MISMO would be for real estate transactions. I can also choose the session schedule. I can let the signer choose, which means the signer will get a notification of when they want the session to be. And then I will be notified as the business notary when the signer is ready to join. I can notarize now, or I can schedule a time for later with the signer that I've agreed upon. Now let's look at advanced options. Here under advanced options, I can give this session a session reference ID, a unique identifier if I would like to make this session stand out. I can also send the invitation right away as soon as I press this button. Or I can pre-tag the document, meaning I'll be taken to a screen where I can fill in things ahead of the session so that when the signer joins, everything goes quickly and smoothly. And for document delivery, I can choose automatic, meaning once the session is completed, the signer will get a copy of the document immediately, or I can choose manually. And this means that I can check the documents before I release them to the signer. And once all that is done, I can press send invitation. and I'm ready to get started with my session. So I hope that helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.